Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Texas Rangers and the Seattle Mariners. The M's look for the series sweep at home against their division rivals. First pitch is next. Max Scherzer gets the starting nod for the M's. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, we're going to get a chance to look at a good veteran pitcher here. This guy's been around the block a few times, but one of the things he does, he still competes at a high level, and he's never stopped trying to learn how to be a good pitcher.
Coming to the plate now, Jose Ramirez. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Protected, the third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike one. Fellas, the Mariners entering play here this afternoon. Well, they've been on a pretty good roll of late. Winners of 7 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty V. You know, one thing you don't want to do here, D-Row, you've been on some good teams, not to lose focus at this point of the year, to keep the big picture in sight, because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will, for whatever happens, get a 5-game series. It's not that 1-game wild card, win or go home. This team can prepare themselves to battle and try and win 3 out of 5.
Too high. 1-2. Shaping up to be a pretty nice day for baseball. 69 degrees here at first pitch. Oh, and a big curveball swung out and missed, and the leadoff man is retired to start out the game.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Past battles with Scherzer, he's just 1 for 6. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Late swing on that curveball right there to run the count 0-2. Don't think he recognized that one too well.
Now the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He'll start this one at 274. 32 home runs and 81 driven in. Hit on the ground to third. Scooped up. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Rangers set down in order. Rangers nothing. Mariners coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Hans Cross will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's number. One of the things that jumps out at you is that ERA. It's into the 4s. But that doesn't necessarily indicate what kind of pitcher this guy is. If he brings his A game, he can shut anybody down. The problem he's had so far this season, he's been a little bit inconsistent. He's a better pitcher than that ERA over the 4s indicates.
Stepping in, Jared Kelenic. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here's a ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Mancini moving back. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Batting second,
And now a quick look at the Mariners starting lineup in this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, you know, Matt, they need to get better production for their number 3 hitter. He's hitting under 250 for the season. You think about it, that's basically 1 for 4 every game with some offers mixed in there. It tells you about the inconsistency he's had so far in the batter's box.
Standing in now, Sam Haggerty, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Fellas, this Rangers ball club, as they begin play, they dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Row. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
And there are 2 away now. Now at the plate, Lourdes Gurriel. He carries the 8th best average in the American League entering play.
What a powerhouse season, in the top 10 in home runs and runs batted in. He's also one of the most feared hitters in all of baseball.
First offering on its way. A ball and no strikes.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
Two balls and no strikes. The count now at 2-1.
Man, the batter's eyes lit up right there. A hanger just a little bit out in front. Couldn't keep it fair.
Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Full count, 3-2. Heading out towards shallow right. Here comes Mancini. He can't get there as it falls in.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
In now, Jimmy Mulgrew. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Calhoun waits on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Mariners leave 1. We are still scoreless. Second inning set to go. Digging in, Willie Calhoun. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Here's the pitch. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, behind the dish, D-Row, Larry Bullard. Pretty standard guy, works. The only problem I think at times hitters have a little bit difficult time. He'll give a little bit on an inside corner and outside corner. Not very consistent.
Yeah, but Larry's approachable. That's the one thing. If you turn around and say, is that as far as you're going on the outer half, he's usually going to tell you.
In there, 2-1. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the Mariners have dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
This team going for the sweep is looking for some home cooking. It's always nice to win a series, but particularly nice when you can sweep a series at home.
Here now the 2-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Breaking ball well inside and taken for ball 3.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
Next up is the sneaky pop of Nicky Delmonico. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Here's the pitch. Ball 1, taken just off the inside. No score here as we play inning number 2. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. Two balls and 2 strikes to Delmonico now. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
The 2-2 one more time. Is swung on and missed. He got him.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
To the plate now, Edwin Rios. Fouled off. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
He's a veteran out on that mound. He understands he has to establish that inside fastball to open up the outer half of the plate.
Line toward right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. So here's the left-handed bat of Rougned Odor, and he puts it on the ground to second. Fielded cleanly, and nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Through an inning and a half, no score on the show. Coming to the plate now, Julio Rodriguez. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Julio Rodriguez.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Jammed him there as this is rolled out to short. Arcia has it, and there's one down now.
Batting 6.
So here's how the Rangers are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at second baseman Rougned Odor. Pound for pound, one of the strongest guys in the game. 30 home run potential, but a premium defender at second base. And if you don't slide properly into second base, he is going to let you know about it.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Behind 0-2 now. To first. He's right there. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Into the box now, Patrick Wisdom is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Here's the first pitch to him. Squared that one up just a little late. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Phillips looks up. Unbelievable! A home run. I don't believe what I just saw. I don't believe what I just saw. So a solo shot here to left center field. 8th home run on the season for him as the Mariners take a 1-0 lead.
He was totally dialed in for the first 2 hitters, seducing a couple of easy grounders. Then he catches way too much of the plate on the 3rd guy, and it winds up in the seats. Sometimes you can fall in the trap of not focusing all the way through the end of an inning. When you're rolling out there on the mound, that might have happened here.
At the plate, Corey Lee as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Calhoun makes the play for out number 3. But the Mariners draw first blood here on the solo home run. We've played 2. It's 1-0 Seattle. Brett Phillips will bat next.
Leading off for the Rangers, the center fielder, number 14, Brett.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. The Mariners put up a big number in the runs column yesterday, so a repeat of that would certainly help their efforts in going for this sweep here today.
It's very difficult to sweep teams nowadays, but jumping out to an early 1-run lead like they have in this one, they're certainly headed in the right direction.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Runs up and gets this one down. But a foul ball, 1-2 now. Now here's the pitch. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
Batting 9.
Now batting, Austin Romine, as you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. The windup and the 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
2 well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
So now to the plate, Jose Ramirez. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. And he throws a cutter right by him to take control. 1-2.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
And good take that time on a low breaking ball. 2-2 now.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
Just hung in there on that one.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now the payoff pitch home. And he fouls this one off. And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Now to the plate, Orlando Arcia. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0.
Hey, I know the tying runs at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
2-0 now. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Ramirez is off at first with 2 away. Cutter got up on him pretty quickly there, and it's back to even 2-2. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Hard on the ground toward short, reined in. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Rangers leave 1. They trail this one 1-0. Digging in now for the Mariners, Jorge Mateo. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
1-1.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Calhoun waits on it. And that's the first out of the inning. So with 1 away, a couple of teams out of the AL West doing battle in this one. So let's check out where they sit in the standings entering play here today. Digging in, Jared Kelenic. He flew out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Name of the game out on the mound is to disrupt timing of the hitters in the box. He's certainly got this guy on the defensive.
Line toward right center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. He'll get it into second. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Now batting, third baseman, Sam Haggerty.
Digging in to try it again, Sam Haggerty. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
From the stretch. Hit sharply on the ground. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And the recovery throw is too late, and there are 2 on with 1 away now.
Number 13, Lourdes Gurriel.
Stepping in now, Lourdes Gurriel as he drives a liner to right center. And that's in there, base hit. The relay on to second, but he's in safely as a run will score on the play as well. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Into the box, Jimmy Malgrat as he'll lay off a curveball up in the zone for a ball 1-0.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
1-0 pitch on the way. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made, and here comes the runner from third. And he'll make it in to score. It's a sac fly and an RBI, and it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
Striding in, Julio Rodriguez, runner in scoring position with two gone. He's ready. Here's the first offering. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the top of inning number 4. The M's lead it 3-0. So here's Trey Mancini. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Big swing by Mancini now, and this is carrying well to left. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run. A solo shot here to left, number 33 on the year. And the Rangers strike for a run. It's now a 3-1 contest.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
The left fielder, number 5, Willie.
And here's the former prize Dodger prospect Willie Calhoun as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Sent in the air out to straightaway center. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Up next to the Rangers, the designated hitter, Nicky Delmonico.
In now, Nicky Delmonico, as Scherzer's able to move ahead of him with strike 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
1-1.
Just a tick behind for a strike. A runner at first with no outs here. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
The 2-2 one more time. Ground ball foul down the left side. Here now the 2-2.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Up next for the Rangers, the first
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. There's one. Back to first, and great work by the pitcher hustling over to cover as he takes the throw for the 3-6-1 double play.
Oh, that double play gave him a really good chance to minimize the damage here. One run has come across, but now he just has to work to strand that runner at third. Would be pretty huge if he can do that.
And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
One out away from stranding that runner on third, so the last thing you want to do is throw a wild pitch and let him score. Nice job there by the catcher to knock that one down.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Rangers do get one back, however, on the strength of this home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Mariners 3 and the Rangers 1. Standing in, Shed Long. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And he'll step on first himself for the out. Ready now, Patrick Wisdom. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
The last at-bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Here's the pitch. And oh, a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it. So that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
Into the box now, Corey Lee, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Hit the other way out toward right field. Mancini will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Mariners are down in order as the lead remains 3-1. Welcome back to T-Mobile Park in Seattle as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. A lot of their outs have come from weak contact and strikeouts as a result of chasing pitches outside the strike zone. He said it's going to be extremely important for them going forward to be more selective with their swings and force the opposition to throw more strikes.
Thank you, Heidi.
Leading off the tenth,
now at the plate, Brett Phillips.
Number 14.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
At the plate, Austin Romine. As he'll take a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And a jam shot here as this is sent towards second. Scooped up on to first, and Scherzer's on a roll now, 2 away.
Now batting.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jose Ramirez. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. But he will make the catch on the dead run as he tracks it down just shy of the wall, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. Score holds. It's 3-1. Stepping up now, Jorge Mateo. Flied out in his.
Not shortstop, Jorge Mateo.
Here's the pitch. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
You know, you love a guy who attacks the zone, but sometimes I think you could throw too many strikes. That could be the case right here. This offense is going to the plate, just pulling the trigger on everything.
Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Ooh, wee, that was an ugly swing. I'm sure he's not going to watch that one on replay after the game.
Lined but speared on a hop. And that's out number 1.
Now batting.
Digging in now, Jared Kelnick. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And the pitch.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
Liner towards second. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. The throw into second. But he'll be in there with a double.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
At the plate, Sam Haggerty. A hit in 2 tries so far. Set and the pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Got to sit middle when a guy's trying to pitch around you. If he's going to give you first base, take it.
Here's the 0-1. This is skied into short left center. Calhoun comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2. So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And he had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. In the dirt. The throw will go to third, and he nails him at third. Great throw. Digging in, Orlando Arcia. No hits to this point. On its way is pitch number 75. Rounded down the third baseline. but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there, a little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder is on the move. He's there and records the first out.
The right fielder, number 16.
At the plate, Trey Mancini. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
Goes to show you how strong this guy is. That wasn't a bad breaking ball that he hit for a home run in that last at bat. That ball was down and away. He went out and hooked it and pulled it. This guy's definitely a good hitter.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Dan, are you kidding me right there? I mean, that had to whistle past this guy's ear. That was a scary moment.
D-Roll, they call that the old chuck and duck, right? That was really close, and that's one of the things that most pitchers fear, that line drive that zips right by your head. Wow, that was awful close.
Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Fouled away. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Another one sent foul. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
It's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
And he lays off there, 1-0. And he misses low with it, 2-0.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
Fouled off.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
3-2 pitch. And another foul ball. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Ripped down the first base line. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for Texas, and it remains a 3-1 ball game.
Leading up for the Mariners, the right fielder, Lourdes Gurriel.
Here's the first pitch to him. popped up. Rios in foul ground, and no one will track it down. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Line drive to left. And another base hit for him. Now 3 for 3 in this one. So the base hit puts the first man aboard to start the inning for the Mariners.
Well, these days don't happen often. You better dig yourself when you get 3 knocks in a big league way-go.
It's hard to have 3 hits in one day, but boy, this guy is off to a great start in this.
So now to the plate, Jimmy Malgrat, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. And he fouls this one off. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung on in the dirt, and that's a strikeout.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Striding in once again, Julio Rodriguez. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Line to the right side. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The batter, number 4, second baseman, Scherzer.
Ranger skipper is up off his seat in the dugout now to make the walk to the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision. Shane Carl takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Number 54, Shane Carl.
At the plate now, Shed Long, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0 home. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1. He pulls this one into right. And this is going to get down for extra bases, as that'll get 1, if not both of them, home. And tack on 1 more, make it a 4-1 lead.
Just a great at-bat there. That 1-out double gets a run across, and now they've got runners at second and third and are 1 solid swing away from making this a real big inning.
Patrick Wisdom will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning, as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. He's set. Here it comes. Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike.
I understand wanting to be aggressive, but I also understand that you can occasionally be foolish. That's a foolish swing right there. This guy's been struggling to find the zone, and you might have just bailed him out.
Pretty well struck, high and deep to left field. Gone! So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, his second home run of the game, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
The catcher, number 35.
To the plate now, Corey Lee. as he grounds one briskly to short. Garcia fields it cleanly, and that's the second out. Two gone now in the Mariners' sixth, and digging in at the plate next will be Jorge Mateo. From the stretch, and it's fouled away. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch, and here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now. 4 runs here in this half inning. Bouncer to the left side. Throw in time for the third out, but it certainly took a while as the inning is finally over. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. The 6, 7, 8 hitters coming up to start the 7th. It's the Mariners 7 and the Rangers 1. Leading off the inning, Edwin Rios, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get.
Here comes the Seattle skipper on his way to the mound. And the hook's coming with him, as that'll be all for Max Scherzer. Tired a bit as he reached the 7th, but he's got a shot at the victory if his bullpen can help him out.
Your attention, please.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter.
Rodriguez.
Now here's the pitch. 0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2.
Hey, obviously he had a pretty good gauge on that first heater right there. He was super aggressive, thought he was getting another one, slowed him down with the curveball. That's the cat and mouse.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Here's Rougned Odor now. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Ball 1 taken just off the inside.
When you've got a guy that throws a good 2-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Rougned Odor goes down for out number 2 in the top half. In now, Brett Phillips. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And right into the shift, but a foul ball. 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Popped him up. Lee is under it, and that ends the inning. Rangers set down in order. They're down 7-1. And we're back for the bottom of the 7th as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mariners manager to discuss his thoughts on Seattle's offense so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. Brett Martin comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Phillips is going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Sam Haggerty. It was a fly out for him in his last trip.
And with his speed, he's one of those rare guys who you'd actually like to see keep the ball on the ground. You can't beat out a fly ball in this game.
Ball one to start the at-bat. Bases are empty, one man out. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, 1-1.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Gonna be a tough play, and the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
The right fielder, number 13, Lourdes Gurriel.
Stepping into the box, Lourdes Gurriel. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Check swing called strike, 0-1. And this is popped up near second base. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1-2-3 go the Mariners.
Leading off for the Rangers, the catcher, number 8, Austin Roma.
Tricky Toussaint has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 62.
First offering on its way. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike. As mentioned early in the broadcast, this series finale had the potential to result in a series sweep, and at this point in the game, it's looking rather promising.
Hey, Matty V, Yogi Berra had a great saying, it ain't over till it's over. Well, this one's just about over with the team playing as well as they are and leading by as much as they are. This one is pretty much in the books.
Settling in now, Jose Ramirez. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Sliced hard on the ground. Oh, what a dive. To first. It's late. He's safe. Outstanding effort, but he can't get the out, so there'll be a runner aboard with one gone.
Hey, that's a heck of a play by the third baseman to get dirty right there. I can't tell you how hard it is or how far a throw it is, especially when you sell out and get dirty. To get up and throw the ball across the diamond, just didn't have enough time to get that one done.
Stepping in now, Orlando Arcia, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. And even sweeter, of course, is getting that series sweep in your own ballpark in front of the home faithful. So we'll see if they can send these fans home happy.
No doubt about it. Fan base is excited. They are all out in full force, coming to the ballpark, hoping to witness a sweep, and it looks pretty good at this point.
Runner at first here, one man out. Hit out towards second. And that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, making 1 for 4 in the game now.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That lawn dart felt so good.
Oh, Dilo, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
At the plate, Trey Mancini. And it's grounded just foul down the line. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 0-1 pitch.
That's the ball.
This guy uses that two-seamer to set up his other pitches. Two-seamer in, breaking ball away.
Oh, and ouch, that one drilled him. Throw gets him, so they are able to get an out on an unusual play. And hopefully the pitcher's okay. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. First offering on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Down the first baseline. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Rangers leave a pair. They're down 7-1. Jose Leclerc enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the...
Number 25, Jose Leclerc.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled away. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Popped him up. Ramirez is over, and he puts it away for the first out.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more, Julio Rodriguez. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. First pitch on its way.
Ball 1, no strike.
Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
1-1.
We're going to see him throw that hard fastball early and often.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Hit out towards second. Odor towards second. He's got it. And there's out number 2. Stepping into the box, Shed Long. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that'll get down for a 2-out single. So with that, we're not done with the bottom of the 8th quite yet.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes. Aggressive style. First pitch. Base hit up the middle.
Into the box now, Patrick Wisdom. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Heading after it is Phillips. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 1 left for Seattle. They're on top 7-1. Tim Meza comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
58, Tim Meza.
Kicking off the top of the 9th, Nicky Delmonico, and they'll need him to get something going here. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch, and we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
What a nasty pitch right there. Batter thought it was going to hit him, and it ends up breaking into the zone for a strike.
And a swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the 9th.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Ready for another shot now, Edwin Rios. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Now batting.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard-hit line drive.
At the plate now, Rougned Odor as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Max Scherzer in line for the victory, barring a late collapse here. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Batting, the center fielder, Brett Phillips.
First pitch on its way. 2 out with the man at first. Fastball just missed above the zone. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 5 on the year, as it's now a 7-3 game.
The catcher, number 8.
To the plate now, Austin Romine. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The M's are maintaining a slim lead in the late going of this series finale, so if they can wrap it up, they'll complete the series sweep.
Hey, Matt, what a great spot to be in. You're playing good baseball, you're going for the sweep, and you're leading by a few runs going into the later innings. Now it's just time to close the deal.
Texas down to their final strike in this one. Hit down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
Makes the catch, and the Mariners break out the brooms at home and sweep their division rivals.
Yeah, that's the way you want to finish a 3-game home series. Breaking out the brooms and sweeping the other guys right out of here.
And this afternoon's game ends 7-3. The Mariners, with their 95th win, tops in the division. Max Scherzer earns his 12th victory in the ballgame. Hans Cross takes his 17th loss of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Seattle Mariners, 7 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Rangers, 3 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 11 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.